Hey, Bud. So often with Giannis, we talk about making the right play, and that's always kind of his goal. When a team is playing and defending the way that the Nets are, the right play is pretty much just keep attacking and keep trying to score. How do you think he handled that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he was really good today, but I think he mixed in. He shot the ball well today, and I think he's just getting more and more comfortable, more and more confident. I think it's got to be a little bit of both, and so it's good to see him play that way. Make some good decisions with the pass too. So I thought he had a little bit of everything.
Speaking of that mixture, is there anything you kind of tell him about look for a jump or look to get to the basket, or is it just him kind of making those decisions in the moment and just feeling it?
Yeah, no, it's him, and I mean we've talked some about how different teams guard him and um, you know different ways to attack, but he's got to be able to do a little bit of everything, and and that's part of his evolution, and we've always talked how he can get better and better, which is what he wants to do, and so today he had a good day, really good day.
Against a guy like Blake Griffin, who will try to draw that offensive foul, just what do you think of that step through move he finished with there?
Yeah, that was great. I think the poise and patience, and he's just got a lot that he can go to. So that was a big finish, a big play.
And then for you guys defensively, Durant is obviously such a ridiculous shot maker at nearly 7 feet tall. Kind of what was the goal with him all day to try to make it tough on him?
Yeah, stay connected to him, stay in his space. He had a great game. I don't know how many free throws. I think great job on the free throw line. Really both he and Irving to keep him off the line as much as you can is important with the great players. So, I think there was a lot of good possessions on him, and he still had 42. So, great player, and we'll see if we can get better going into the next game.
Jim Ozarski.
Mike, can you speak a little bit about the effort on Harris and Green? Obviously, league's leading three-point shooter in Joe Harris, 2 of 7, 1 of 5. Jeff Green couldn't get going either. I realize they may not be stars, but in the first game for sure, those guys really can contribute to winning for them. So, what did you guys maybe do against them today?
I think there's just an awareness. Jeff Green really for the last year and a half, 2 years, I don't know. He's really become a really good and consistent three-point shooter. So I think you just got to adjust your game plan a little bit and recognize how he's grown and developed as a player. And hopefully did that. Hopefully, I know one of Harris's threes was in transition, and that's just a lapse that we talked about at halftime. Can you get back and take away all those early ones that he likes to get, and the screening. So the guys were good. But there was a lot of emphasis on Durant and Irving, and they had the ball a lot and made it really difficult on us.
I would imagine as you look at this, you probably wouldn't want to see Brooke and Dante with 4 combined points, maybe a little more evenness there. But that said, today, can you just speak to the heavy lift of Chris, Giannis, and Drew to I think 93 total points, just what as a group they were able to do today as a trio.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of how the game played out. Our 3 guys carrying a lot of the load, scoring and having to make plays, and I think what Brooke and Dante do to complement them both offensively and defensively is huge for us. And Brent gave us a little pop off the bench, and Connaughton hits the big deep 3 late. But it was a game where it felt like the 5 big names, the 3 on our side and the 2 there were scoring most of the points, and it was just one of those nights. It was high level basketball from some big time players.
Charles Gardner, AP.
Coach talking about that, Durant. I mean, my gosh, how do you stop him? You had Tucker, you had Chris, you had Giannis on him, and I think both he and Giannis seem to be in one of those zones today, right? And it made for some compelling basketball.
Yeah, no, Durant's such a tough cover, 7 feet, his length, his athleticism, ability to handle the ball, get to his comfort spots. He can go both directions and score. So you just got to try and make everything hard for him.
What about Giannis? Did he seem to be in kind of, it just seemed like he had a variety of things going.
Yeah, no, he was in a good place. He shot it really well. He attacked, he did everything. Played with a ton of confidence. So it was great to see.